Alright, the Dragon Quest 40th Anniversary Special stream. We're about to get an update on the Dragon Quest franchise. The reason I'm tuning into this is it's going to give us a good idea as to, I guess, the future release schedule for Square Enix. I'm definitely expecting some, like, spin-off titles, so some smaller kind of AA stuff coming out of this. But what we're most interested in is DQ12. Last time this got a substantial update, it was 2021, when the game was revealed. People have been waiting longer for DQ12 than people have been for Kingdom Hearts 4, and it's gone a substantially longer amount of time without any kind of update other than, hey, we're still working on it. By the way, there is 150,000 people watching this one specific Dragon Quest 40th Anniversary stream. You know, from time to time, I see in the comments, like, who gives a shit about Dragon Quest? I don't think people actually realize that this is like Square Enix's second biggest franchise of all time. It's massive over in Japan. You can tell how many Japanese people right now are so insanely excited about this. It's a long-running series too, 40 years, man. I think it's pretty safe to assume there's gonna be some DQ12 stuff here, right? Like, this is a 40th anniversary stream. Surely after, what, like 5 years of waiting, they've got something ready. I'm just really curious, like, what is going to come out first, Kingdom Hearts 4 or DQ12? I'm a little bit scared, if I'm being honest. Alright, they're running through the timeline of all of the games. There's 8, there's 9, alright, we're getting close. Okay, there's 11. It's happening. They're doing it. They're doing it. Look, it's doing the weird... Okay, it's the 40th anniversary logo. I thought the 12 logo... Alright. There he is. There's Granddaddy RPG right there. In the flesh. Okay, we see... Wait, hold on. Korean? Korean or nothing? I don't know, he may have just said there's gonna be no 12 in this stream or something. I've got no idea. Let's see. Is this it? Is this 12? No. This would be 11. This would be a re-release of 11. Watch. I won't know until the logo comes up, because I'm not familiar with any of this. Is this 12? The character doesn't look familiar. Is it? Probably a remake. I don't know. Is this no, it looks like 12. No, this definitely does look like 12. This is 12, right? Is it I don't fucking know! What are we looking at here? Is this new content? Are they buttering up the sirloin steak right now? Is that what they're doing? Are we greasing up the pan? These look like new characters, I think. Yeah, show me the logo. That confirms... Okay, there it is. 12. Alright, okay. There it is. Cool logo. Very nice. Sleek. Beautiful. And the game is looking gorgeous. So, like, anything? Is there... a release year or anything to indicate? No, seriously, well done. It took you 5 years. Okay, so... Bro looks like he's just smoked back, like... I don't know, man, like several green herbs from Resident Evil, holy shit. The monster catching spin-off, the Dark Prince 2, 3, 4... I don't know, Duck Dog Sleeping... I can't read Japanese, it's Dragon Quest something though. 4. It's something 4. Okay, that is spin-off number 1. Is that it? That's it? Wait, that's it? I mean, okay, I suppose the only thing people really wanted to see was 12, right? After 5 long years, it finally showed up. I'll be honest, it is definitely looking very polished, I guess. Thing is, they didn't really show much. No gameplay, no systems, none of that kind of thing. It was really just a kind of fly-through of environments. Again, gorgeous. Really, really gorgeous. Though, like, Dragon Quest generally is very gorgeous, this just looks extra gorgeous. It is looking very crispy. So it's kind of hard to say how far along like this truly is. They are showing like cutscenes and stuff like that, so that is a good sign as well. But yeah, like they didn't really show much. Definitely didn't show much. And unless they mentioned it during the stream, they didn't supply like a release year at the very least. Okay, so we've got a bit of information here. Dragon Quest XII, known as Beyond Dreams, the development team of this game has been reshuffled and development has restarted. It will take a little bit longer to release. Oh my god. Holy shit. I don't know if this is a good or bad day for Dragon Quest fans, dude. Oh my god. Is it just me, or like, does it look like the main protagonist has the Spanish plague? So I've spent a little bit of time just seeing what I can find, doing a little bit of research, and yeah, there is no exact word as to exactly when Dragon Quest XII's development was restarted. It's good to get this raw confirmation. Perhaps development restarted 2 or 3 years ago. Maybe they're mentioning this, just saying like, look, guys, for those who are expecting maybe a release late next year, probably not going to happen. Just letting you know, we had to restart. The team had to do some reorganization. And at this stage, yeah, we're probably looking at like 2028, 2029. I think, though, this does probably tell us that unless Kingdom Hearts 4 comes out with the same kind of information, which, God help us, please do not make that the case, because unlike Dragon Quest, we're not getting all of these in-between kind of side titles and remakes releasing in the meantime. I'd have to imagine that Kingdom Hearts 4 is most likely going to be the game that will release after Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3. Again, I think with like Summer Games Fest coming up, we are probably going to be getting the announcement and the reveal of Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3. And I think it's looking pretty likely that that game is going to be a Q1, Q2 2027 release. At the very least, anyway, 2027. I think it's great that we got a Dragon Quest XII update. Probably not the information that Dragon Quest fans were looking for, though. But it is just the reality of the situation. Clearly, the game was going through development hell. I mean, that much is obvious, right? It's taken 5 years to get the next update on the game. And this is why there has been reorganization with the development team, and the overall development literally had to restart. Of course, Kingdom Hearts 3 sort of went through this as well, though it went through relatively early on in its development cycle, about just over a year when switching to Unreal Engine 4. So hopefully the same hasn't taken place with Kingdom Hearts 4. I guess I'm sort of taking a positive out of a, again, I'm unsure if this is a good or bad situation, but the positive that I'll be taking away from this, at least for the meantime, unless we hear otherwise, is this news probably tells us that, yeah, Kingdom Hearts 4 is going to be before Dragon Quest XII. I genuinely went into the stream expecting a DQ12 update with the release year, or at least a mention that, like, it is kind of coming relatively soon in the next couple of years. I don't know, that's just my perception on the whole situation. Again, we don't know when development restarted, right? So it could be further along than perhaps I'm thinking. Again, this looks relatively polished, though it is just the character running through a bunch of environments, and yeah, there are a couple of cutscenes here. By the way, though, I think it's cool that Dragon Quest fans have an update on 12. Finally, blue balls for an incredibly long time, and here is a release. We march forward into, I guess, the not E3 season coming up next week, and hopefully Square Enix will further shape their upcoming pipeline, including, most likely, Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3. Excited to know what the future holds in regards to Square Enix, and next week will hopefully give us a little bit of insight. Thank you guys so much for tuning into today's video. Be sure to slippity slap that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Big shout out to my wonderful patrons and YouTube members. I hope you're all having a fantastic day, and we'll chat again real soon.